Traders, it's Anthony here. Now, you may have watched my previous video on Floki. This was it here, and towards the end of the video we talked about this kind of price action and looking for an entry point. Right, so what I want to do now is show you how that played out. This was the idea in TradingView here, down here. See how we get this break of market structure here. Then I'm going to be looking for the Fibonacci retrace entry point, stop below the previous low. So this is the strategy, and there's it's a 4-hour outcome, but confirm it at about 3.5 hour. This actually did spike through 4-hour up in here. In any case, what I want to do is show you how this process can be incredibly simple. We're going to go over to this chart here. It's a 15-minute time frame. I'll just scrunch it up. This was the low that we were talking about in the video. Now I'll just go out a little bit, and remember I was talking about trading away from support and resistance and into a void. Well, we have an easy way of determining support and resistance with our indicators. These shaded zones here give us our support and resistance levels, and we can see we're trading into big resistance here. So this is where you would exit your trade. The higher time frame is predominantly bearish, as we can see with these indicators here. This is our multi-time frame, and this one tells us the daily and the 4-hour have a strong bearish momentum. Right? So taking this trade off this signal here, pulling your fib from low to high, retrace down into the 50 to 61.8. There's your entry point. However, you need to understand the risk. The risk being it's been bearish and we're going long against this indicator here and this one down here. Understand the risk and make a decision accordingly. So we enter on a Fibonacci low to high, retrace. See the 50 and the 61.8 where my mouse is? All right, so in between there, that's my entry point. Stop loss under the previous low over here. And what are we going to target? Well, I mean, look at these levels. See what they're giving us. This yellow line here, as well as these ones, is a previous daily high or low. Right, so see how it trades to it. Rejects off here. Right, then it pushes back up, trades back down into support, pushes back up. So this is going to be target 1 right there. We push up and we actually crack through this level, but that would be T2 if you're looking to take partials. Now let me just clear everything here and we'll get a bit closer to what the indicators are giving us. Right, here we are. We have a white dotted line running through here. That is actually a previous monthly high or low. It's subtle. I've got the settings on these indicators wound back, but look at the reaction around this level. This is a previous monthly high or low. And of course, look at the red shaded zone. Okay, so this is big resistance right here. And we've got a red dot. I mean, you close your trade at that point. This gives you, well, we're looking at stop below the low. There's a 3.57 R at this level here. So you take partial profits early and then you pull your stop loss up to be better than break even and trail the rest. And close when you see the red dot up here. Here, we have a green alert, and what we see here is this green bar kicking in. Green bar's kicking in here and here. You can take this trade. However, understand that you're trading into resistance. Do you really want to get involved with that? Okay, so based on this and this signal here, you would have pulled a fib from this low to high, retrace. It's a very risky trade, but you're looking to take partials or at least pull your stop loss up to break even or better, even if you don't take partials. Okay, as soon as you trade into this red zone, and you can see the white dotted line here, that's the monthly. So at that point, I mean, you could close your trade there and just go for a 1-to-1. That's it, because I don't trust that. I mean, look, it could push through, but most likely, it could pull back. I mean, it could go anywhere, but yeah, you don't want to be trading into these red shaded rectangles on this chart here. In any case, the opportunity is, so this is Floki. Let's just have a look and see how these stack up. See how we've traded into resistance? Well, here's a perfect setup here. Swing high, swing low, the pullback into the 50 to 618. We've got a couple of things running here. See this yellow line right there? That's a previous daily high or low. Right? So you might want to place your entry point slightly under that, as it's most likely that price will react around this level. So if you caught that, short position, stop always above the previous high and look for your targets. Well, what have we got here? There's a 2.8R. By the way, gain access to the indicators, guys. Tradingwithanthony.com. Love to see you join us in VIP. It's a 30-day trial. Look at the information on the chart. What have we got here? There's a dotted yellow line. Take profit there. Coincides with this green dotted line. This is based on variations of the average true range indicator. All right, so that's T1. See here, we've got a yellow dotted line. Well, there's T2. Down here, we have a very fine yellow dotted line. So there's solid lines, bigger dots, smaller dots. It just depends on how far back this is picking up the data. But we've got a yellow line here. That's another daily. And that's your T3. And this is quite a strong signal based on trading away from this shaded red zone here. And we have these guys giving us the majority red. That's the setup you want. Red signal, red zone, and these bars red, and that is a very high probability trade setup. And vice versa if it's bullish, green. Again, look, see, we've got the red signals kicking in, and you can take either these dots, that's a sell right there, or you can wait for the breakout. So there's your break of structure here, and Fibonacci retrace, there's short. Nice outcome. Everything lines up, guys. Look at these red shaded zones up in here. Red signals, and we've got the red bars under. Very high probability trade. I mean, go back and have a look. If everything lines up, we take the trade. Look at these signals here. We take these trade. Now, this one back here is shifting from green to red. Right, so you want to be a little bit careful, but again, like it's giving us this red zone, so you don't really want to be buying into this red zone here. And you can see how it fell short, right? So you ignore these green signals trading into resistance. You want the void, right? So anyway, here's an opportunity here where it's trading away from this red zone up here. We get this red breakout. You could take that trade, although it's a higher risk given that directly under here we have that. But once this kicks in and you see red bars coming in here, then that's a no-brainer, and we're trading away from this resistance zone. So your trade is going to be, well, there's a nice pullback. There's a nice pullback here. Okay, high to low, Fibonacci retrace. Yeah, look at the outcome. Again, see, we've got this red zone above, so you ignore these green signals. Don't take them. Now, you might have got a 1-to-1R profit out of those, but let them go. Let them go. Let them go. You've got all this resistance above here. There's your opportunity. Okay, there's a buy if you caught that. Well done. Again, big resistance. Give it a miss. Don't trade into it. We're trading away from these zones. This is higher risk. It's a good signal, and we had quite a nice outcome, but it's higher risk because we don't have confirmation under here yet. This is still running bullish on the higher time frame. So you really want to be looking for opportunities where everything stacks up in terms of, well, you want to see most of these bars red under here. And that's going to be a much better opportunity. Take that one back in here. That's quite nice. Down we go. Or even this one here. Okay, that one, you would have got a little bit out of it, but yeah, you want to get these earlier signals. Anyway, just so you know, our VIP members have members-only video tutorials, and we have our VIP channel, trade signals going in there, trade alerts, and always looking for opportunities to build our accounts. Just give this a shot for 30 days, see how you go with it. It's free, it won't cost you anything. Okay, head over to the website, tradingwithanthony.com, and click on this subscribe down here. It sets up a PayPal subscription, but it doesn't charge you immediately. It waits for 30 days, and by then you will have had a whole month to give this an opportunity. So guys, join us on this journey and see how this could be a complete game changer for you. With that, hope you have a great day. Safe trading. See you in the next video.